Hi everybody, how's it going? We are here with a timeless reading. The first card that we have out is Nine of Swords. When we have Nine of Swords, there can be something that we're feeling anxious about or something that we're thinking a lot about. Usually the thoughts are not, they don't feel the most comforting with Nine of Swords. It can be a lot of thinking and it cannot feel great, and it can even feel like it's kind of getting to you. The next card that we have out is Six of Pentacles. This can be a concern about an interaction. It can be a concern about an exchange of some sort. It can be a relationship of some sort. It can also be about receiving what you need, and it can also be about giving too. That can be part of it too. Either side of it. The next card that we have out is Nine of Cups. Maybe there's actually a concern about something that you want. You could be worrying over something you want. With Six of Pentacles and Nine of Cups, it feels like this would be an ideal sort of relationship for you to be involved in. It doesn't have to be with a person, like it doesn't have to be an interpersonal relationship. It can be, but that's not the only way that this can manifest. This can be, if I put energy in, like what's going to come of it, and will it be something that I feel like is worthwhile. With Six of Pentacles and Nine of Cups, I feel like there is something here that you can know that you want to be involved in this, but there can be anxieties about it for some reason. Even though this looks very ideal, there's some type of concern connected with it. If I didn't see Nine of Swords, I'd say Six of Pentacles and Nine of Cups is something that you're looking at, something right in front of you that is very agreeable to you. Maybe that's also part of where the anxiety is coming from. If you're looking at something and it has a lot of value to you, or it holds a lot of worth to you, Nine of Swords can sometimes be a concern of like, what if something happens, or what if something goes wrong, or what if things go in a direction that I don't want them to go into. This looks like more of an emotional thing than anything. Emotional, mental. There can be feelings involved in this as well. It can be something that you feel quite connected to. I'm seeing King of Cups, and I'm also seeing Six of Wands, which feels like if you're able to work with a part of yourself that is in the Nine of Swords, if you're able to work with that part of yourself, find a way to ground, find a way to center, find a way to stabilize, that things are actually going to work out. We have Six of Wands here. I'm also seeing the Star. This is the first zodiac we have out. Star is connected with Aquarius. Yeah, I almost feel like something that you're involved in that in some ways like can feel like you're taking a chance by doing this. Only because, like, anything could fall apart. It almost feels like that. Not that I'm seeing anything necessarily indicating that, but that can just be a, well, you never know what could happen, like this sort of thing. But then moving into the Star, I feel like there is a allowing yourself to dream, allowing yourself to hope, allowing yourself to reach ideals that you have, and seeing these things as being possible and reflective of how you're moving through this, like that type of faith, that type of mindset that you have. And it can be something that I think encourages you to participate in something that can feel Like, it gets to you at times. And I think learning to work with that part of yourself too, and figure out how to navigate through times where your mind sort of becomes a maze, or where things can feel like they're going in a direction that you may not want them to go in, having to work with yourself through that. I feel like this is a time where you're gonna have to, it would benefit you to really be supporting yourself here in a way, like emotionally and mentally be supporting yourself in all of the ways that that works for you and what that looks like for you, and to continue sort of participating, because I'm definitely seeing things are working out here. Having Six of Pentacles is that, like, getting involved in whatever interaction that is, and then the Six of Wands is things going successfully and you feeling like, wow, this is really working out here. And then having Nine of Cups and having the Star, both of these cards are connected with your dreams, connected with your ideals, and I think this can be something that feels like a mentally and emotionally a healing process for you. Going into something, having these things come up, having the situation support you moving through this in a more lively, hopeful way, and then seeing that things really do work out. Because I don't see at all this being one of those situations where it's like, these are your instincts and you're meant to take a step back here. This feels more so like, this is what fear feels like. This is what anxiety feels like. This is a great situation for you to understand how that works for you, what that looks like for you, how to work with that. And then when you do, when you persist through that, seeing that things end up working out and then feeling inspired, I think, to keep going and to see that you can work through these things and things can still very much work out. So you can put yourself out there when you want to, so that you can get involved in interactions or relationships or exchanges that you want to get involved in, if that's something that you want to do. Because there is not like, when you look at Six of Pentacles and you look at Nine of Cups, this is something that you look at and you say, I want that, I want to do that, I want to go that way, I want to see what that's like, I want to get involved in this. And that Nine of Swords can be everything that potentially could hold you back if you will allow the fear to determine your moves here. Having King of Cups feels like learning to work with that energy within you, seeing that things really do go well when you do this, when you allow yourself to, rather than being like, oh, fear's coming up for me, I'm going to turn back around and run away because I don't want to feel this. This feels like working through it. And then I feel like it's replaced with hope. I feel like that feeling of Nine of Swords is replaced with inspiration. It's replaced with this feeling of encouragement for you to really follow your heart and to follow these ideas that you have. This can be stuff that's maybe outside of your comfort zone as well, or it can be feeling vulnerable because of the authenticity involved. And I really do see this as being the type of experience that if you learn to work with yourself, this is one of those times where it encourages you, because I'm definitely seeing something that you feel like, by you still working with this part of yourself and moving through it, that it's supported, that you really do get a good outcome here with this. And it's not only that this situation, within the situation there's a good outcome, it's like you working with that part of yourself that feels really challenging to work with, you're getting a good outcome. So like you're able to move through that rather than being stuck in it, just staying that Nine of Swords. It moves into this feeling of you feeling more inspired and more hopeful about things, and I think more willing to put yourself out there maybe in ways that you want to. And I also think too, staying focused on your heart as well, because this looks very much like something heart-led that's happening. And when we get too much in the airspace, when it starts being counterproductive, it can take you out of that space. So this feels like coming back down into it and making your moves here, and that you do see this going well. So that's what I'm seeing here. I feel like this is one of those moments, one of those situations that really reinforces you doing exactly this. It's one of those times where you feel encouraged working through this. You get an outcome that feels encouraging to you. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.